Hi, I'm Dan Music, and today we're going to show you how to install the bottom astragal on a steel garage door. Most steel garage doors have a two-channel system with the weatherstripping that slides inside the two grooves. And we're going to replace the bottom seal on this garage door. First, to do that, we need to disengage the opener from the door and open the door until the bottom of the door is just below the track junction. So it goes to this point right here. And a lot of times I use a vice grip just to hold it in place. Sometimes you have to pry the channel, the aluminum channel, so that you can get the weather stripping in, because it's been hammered shut from the previous installer. So you open that up if needed, you go to the other end, and a lot of times it's bent down there too. This weather stripping will not slide. Okay, finally slid. This weather stripping is bent, so you put a screwdriver in here and you pry up on it. You keep prying until you get it open enough so that you can slide the new weather stripping in there. Now, in order to get the weather stripping out, we have to slide it out these two grooves. Now, sometimes the weather stripping is stuck and won't slide out. So you have to go back and figure out what's catching on it. I think the aluminum is a little tight there, so I'm going to bring it down and pry it again to get that, so that I can get the weather stripping out. Let's try that now. Now it slides out. So at this point, you slide the weather stripping. Sometimes, if the weather stripping won't slide out, you can slice the weather stripping in half and just go down the length of the weather stripping, and then just slide one side out at a time. And a lot of the older, that was real hard and dried, I found it's the only way to get that out. So you just go down the length of the weather stripping with a knife. And you cut it into two pieces. And then it makes it easy to slide out. You slide out one side at a time. It also helps you locate the parts that may be bent that you need to spread with a screwdriver. So this slides out. It's one piece, or half of it, and the other half coming out the groove now slides. Now we're going to insert the new weather stripping. You fold it into a U, and you start both grooves. Insert one. You have to get both started at the same time. Get started. You hold the weather stripping about a foot from the end, or about a foot from the door, and then you slide it in and continue to hold the U shape. You go back a foot with your left hand, continue pulling. Go back a foot with your left hand, holding it in a U shape. Continue sliding. Go back. Continue sliding. Now on bigger doors, a lot of times it won't slide 16 feet. It gets all gummy in there. So what you could use If it's sticking and you're having trouble getting it to go, you just backtrack with it. You can get some toilet bowl cleaner, Windex. We use this Grease Lightning Fine Splash to clean our hands. Any kind of a soap product. You can also use WD-40 in these channels. But basically, you come along here and you squirt and spray soap in both channels. And this helps the bottom weather stripping slide through the grooves. So we'll try this again. Hold it a foot from the end, or a foot from the door with our left hand, slide it. It maintains the U. Go back a foot, slide it another foot, go back a foot, continue to hold the U, slide this in, go back another foot, slide it in, go back another foot, slide it across, back another foot, slide it across, go back another foot, slide it across, go back another foot, slide it to the end. Now when it gets to the other end, you want to slide it about 3 or 4 inches beyond the end. And at this end, we fold the U astragal in half and turn it inside the U, and then push the astragal back the other way. And this helps keep the astragal, helps keep it from sliding. So this is in here and it's folded in about 3 inches. We go back to the other side, and we cut the astragal about 3 inches from the end. So when you order astragal, you want to get it about 6 inches longer than your door width. So then we pull it a little bit. I usually will mark the astragal. I'll pull it where the end is. I'll pull it out a little bit, fold it in about 3 inches from the end, and roll it in a little, and then slide this inside the bottom of the door. Oops. You have to kind of fold the inside in, get that to go all the way down. And then you just keep rolling it till you get it, roll this till you get it all the way in. And then just check both ends, make sure that it's all the way all the way to the end, but not beyond it. I'm going to roll this in just a little bit more. And then you put your fingers in there to make sure it's all rolling in, and make sure that you have a double U in there, not sort of knot it up so it can possibly come out and cause the door to jam. So we're all set. Whenever you change the bottom rubber on a door, you also have to adjust the limit. Another thing I want to point out is a lot of times the bottom fixture covers the end of the channel. If that occurs, you have to remove the bottom fixture to fix this. And I would recommend getting a professional to help you with that. It's dangerous removing a bottom fixture, and we're not prepared at this time to show you how to do that. Okay, at this point we'll close the door. Close the door and get all the way down. Have a perfect seal all the way across. Now, it's always good whenever you install new weather stripping to make sure that the limits are adjusted properly. So you re-engage the operator and run the door up. The door opens all the way. Close the door. As the door closes and then comes back up, that means it's going to need to reset the down limit. It seems to be okay now.